Subscribe to my channel Making Impossible and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any one of my upcoming videos.
Yo, what's up friends? I'm Sholazari and welcome back to Making Impossible, the channel that teaches you how to make the impossible and be the smartest person in the room. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the giant card fan. If you haven't seen giant card fan, you will see it very soon, and this tutorial won't take very long because this this technique is not very long. It's not very lengthy technique. It's just uses two simple moves, and you will know while I show you in the tutorial. But before that, let's roll our intro for today's Smack That Monday episode.
This week's Instagram feature goes to Wagga. Follow him on Instagram, link is given in the video description. I'll feature one lucky Instagram user every Monday in my Smack That Monday episodes. If you want your Instagram profile or page to be featured in my next Smack That Monday episode, follow the simple steps that are given in the video description. So now, let's continue.
Okay guys, this is how the giant fan is done. Now first of all, to do the giant fan, you need to know two moves. The first one is the farrowing technique. Obviously when you saw the giant fan, you should have understood that, because in the giant fan, you have seen that there is one inner fan and one outer fan, and the outer fan is basically the outer half of the deck which is farrowed into the inner half, okay? And the other technique that you need to know is the thumb fan, okay, which apparently looks like this without the giant fan. So you need to know these two moves. The first one is the farrowing technique and the second one is the thumb fan. Now obviously I'm not going to go into the farrowing technique, otherwise this video would be very long. So I've made a separate tutorial on the farrowing technique, and link to that tutorial is given in the description box as well as in the cards. And you have to know how to do the perfect farrow, okay? So if you don't know how to farrow a deck of cards, just visit any one of these two links and just learn it, okay? And make sure that you learn this farrowing technique perfectly, because for this card flourish you need to know the perfect farrow shuffle, the perfect farrowing technique. Otherwise this fan won't look beautiful and it would get messed up just like this. Now this is messing up because I have actually done a lot of giant fans right now. For that the cards have become soft. For that reason this is messing up. But if you want to do a giant fan, you need to know how to do a perfect farrowing technique. Now after doing the farrow, what you're going to do is you're just going to do a thumb fan, okay? Now you need to know from which point you're going to do the thumb fan. You're obviously, wait a minute, I lost the focus. Okay, now obviously you won't do a thumb fan from over here, sorry. You won't do a thumb fan over here, because if you do a thumb fan from over here and if you hold this pack from over here, you can see there is no other cards over here that will be supporting this playing card. So for that reason, if you hold the entire setup from this portion, this playing cards will fall from the bottom, okay? So for that reason you won't hold this portion, okay? And similarly you won't hold this portion for the same reason, because there would be no support on the top and this card will fall off from the top, okay? So that is why you can't hold this pack from this portion. So you have to hold this pack from this portion, and then you're just going to hold it in the thumb fan position and then do the thumb fan. Now I'm also not going to get into the thumb fan tutorial because otherwise it's going to be very long, you know that. So I've made a tutorial on the thumb fan, and the link to that tutorial is given in the description box as well as in the cards. So make sure you go and check that tutorial out, it will be easy for you. So once you get into the grip of this thumb fan, you're just going to do the thumb fan from this point of farrow, okay? So you're just going to do the thumb fan, and that is how this giant fan will form. Now I missed two things while explaining the giant fan, and the first thing is the farrowing, okay? Up to how much you have to farrow. Now first of all, while you are doing the perfect farrowing technique, what you're going to do is you're just going to farrow these cards, and you're not just going to leave that cards over here. you're just going to push that cards almost till the center of the other pack, okay, almost till the center. So at this point you are in the perfect position for doing a giant fan, because these cards won't fall even after doing a giant fan. Otherwise, if these cards were sticking outside up to this point, they would have been falling down to the ground after you have done the giant fan. So for that reason, you can't leave these cards too much outside. So for that reason, as I showed you, you have to just keep these cards almost towards the center of the other half. And if you push it more, then you won't be able to do the giant fan, okay, because it won't look beautiful too. Now this is an example. If you actually push this second pack almost like more than the center, then it would be very difficult for you to do the giant fan, okay, and it also won't be looking beautiful. So for that reason, don't push it too much in and don't keep it too much out. Just keep it to almost the center. Now that is the first point. Now the second point is, while you are doing the pharaoh, while you are doing the perfect pharaoh, maybe you have done the perfect pharaoh, but accidentally you have left one card on the top and one card on the bottom of the other half, okay. So let's see, let's say like this, okay, you are in this situation in which on this half you have one card on the top, and for doing the giant fan you need to have one card on the bottom too, okay, but you have on the bottom a card from the other half. So you have to do either of these two things. You either have to pull this card towards the top half, or you have to just push this card towards the other half, okay, and then you're just going to hold that pack having barrier on both the sides, and then you're just going to do the giant fan, okay. And that's it for the tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed learning this amazing card flourish, which is the giant fan. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did so. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Shoel_Zari. Also, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section for that. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, which is a pretty savage channel. I post funny videos over there. I'll leave a link to that channel in the description box as well as in the cards. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button of this channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss my upcoming videos and my future Smack That Monday episodes.